guy. You baby. Itty bitty me. Good morning. I am on trail for the day. I left the shelter pretty early. It was 6:55, which is definitely early for me. I was pretty eager to get on trail and start hiking. I didn't get the best night's sleep because the person next to me was snoring quite a bit and a couple other people were snoring. It was like a 2-story shelter, so there were maybe 3 people upstairs and 4 of us on the first floor. So got up, got packed up pretty quick and started hiking. It's been pretty easy so far. I've done about 8 miles and now I'm sitting at a water source. Just filtered a little bit of water and I'm gonna make a snack. So I got a honey stinger waffle and I'm gonna put some peanut butter on top of that. There's a lot of peanut butter. Last time I made this, I put trail mix on top of the peanut butter and put it on my Instagram story and everyone loved it. But today's just the waffle and peanut butter, but it's still really good. Little rock couches around that fire pit. Me too.
I'll follow you out.
I was taking a video. So today's going really well. I did put on my rain jacket. It poured down rain for just a little bit, but it stopped. But the mix between the rain and it's really windy today made me a little bit chilly. So rain jacket, and I'm also wearing pants for the first time in a long time while hiking. Actually, the sun is starting to come out right now, so that's good. You've heard me talk about also getting 12 before 12, which means 12 miles before noon. And that's just a good start to the day. But today I got 15 miles in before 12. So it's exactly 12 right now. So 15 miles down, about 16 more to go. So almost halfway done with today. And I think it's gonna be good. I'm feeling really good today. I just stepped off the AT to take this little trail to a shelter. And I saw a sign that said 0.3 miles. Usually that would be a huge turn off because that's pretty far for a shelter to be off the AT. But this trail is incredibly smooth and flat that I don't even mind. But I'm excited to sit down, have lunch, and use the privy. So this is the shelter. I think it looks pretty cool. Is it Rosh Gap Shelter? And then I just use the privy, which is over there. Nice privy. It is exactly 1 o'clock right now, which is pretty exciting because that means that my fiance is at the closing for the house that we're buying. Obviously I would love to be there to celebrate and close on the house with him in person, but he's able to take care of all of that, which I'm so grateful that he's been doing this whole process because it hasn't been easy. So he's doing that right now. So I am hopefully, fingers crossed, a homeowner today, and first time homeowner, and that's just such a cool feeling. So I'm gonna sit down and have lunch and celebrate that by myself. We got I'll finish that. There's barely anything left. Probably have trail mix. Maybe a Cliff Bar. Fine with me. Hey, you're doing great. Thanks. It looks like this section of trail may be flooded due to beaver dams. There is an alternate route, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm just gonna see how it is. I'm risking it. I might be walking through some mud, might be balancing on some like rocks and tree branches in the water, but we'll see. All right, so this is what the trail looks like so far. A little swamp on one side, a little swamp on the other side. Very wet trail in the middle. Nothing that I can't handle. This is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna attempt to stay dry, but it might not work out that way. I'm gonna put my phone away so I can use both hands and use my trekking poles. All right, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. My feet did get wet, but I did walk across those logs in the water the whole time. Like when I was using my trekking poles on either side for balance, my trekking poles would like go down like 2 feet. So it was deep. I'm lucky I only got wet up to my ankles because I feel like if I did fall off one of those logs, I could very easily be like up to my knees in swamp. So I think that went well. The alternate route that was posted, I think added 0.8 miles on the AT, so I made a good decision. These shoes are muddy, but hopefully I get to camp when there's still sunlight and I can dry them out. All right, this is called Rocksylvania. So I'm hiking over all the rocks. It wasn't that bad in the beginning of Pennsylvania, but I heard it's going to get more and more difficult from here on out. So this is what I'm dealing with. That's a white blaze right on that tree. So I'm about half a mile away from camp, which is amazing. It's still light out. It's about 5:45. So that makes an 11-hour hiking day for a total of 31 miles. And I'm really impressed by that. I'm excited to get to camp in the light, set up my tent, maybe, because it's still pretty windy. So I'll assess the weather once I'm there. If there's still like falling branches, then it might be safer to sleep in the shelter, but I'll see when I'm there. Yeah, it's a really good day. I've been up on this ridge for a while, so it's been kind of easy hiking since I climbed up here. And I'm just in a good mood. Excited to snack and eat dinner and hang out with my friends.